Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Zelda. This time we're going to be looking at the levels 1 through 5 and collecting a few extra little items. So let's start with the title. Alright, we're going to jump right into this, going into level 1. Notice I'm going to walk right back out and come back in. That will actually release one of the doors. That would be one less key that we don't have to worry about. And just keep on going in and up. We're going to kill the skeletons here because we are still on the hunt for money. We have to have a certain amount to be able to get through some things. We're going to kill these skeletons as well. They will give us a key, which we are going to need. But since we already went through part 1 of this, the quick start guide, and we have bombs, we're going to go ahead and bomb and go straight up this way. We don't have to kill all of these guys, but it was unfortunate that I got hit. And we're going to go in here, kill these guys, because we want that key, we want that money. Yeah, I'm all about that money in this game. Although we got the most expensive piece already with the blue ring, but we're going to kill these guys. They're going to drop another key when we get them. There it is. We're trying to stay ahead of the game on keys, but as you'll find out, it's not as easy as it looks. Now, I know some people could power right through this, but I am not one of those guys. I'm not that graceful. So I just go right past it. Go down here, let's get that first item in level 1, something that you're not really going to need until level 6, so that's crazy, but yeah. Alright, so we're just going to backtrack a little bit here, just go back to the next room over here, and then go down one, back to where those little dots were. We go one down one more here. Now we're going to open that door on the right, and that we're going to kill these 3 guys in here because they will give us the boomerang. And now we have the boomerang. I might actually equip it. look at that. There we go. I almost never use the boomerang in the early levels. It's not really that necessary. It's kind of they give it to you at the beginning so you can get used to it. I'm collecting money here. These guys are really easy to kill, and if you really need to get back to the beginning of the level, you can, using them. But, yeah. Anyway, we killed them, now we're on to the boss, Aquamentus. We could just shoot him a few times, and he'll be dead, because we got the white sword in the first quick setup guide there. Now we're going to go ahead and grab this, and we are on to the next level. Alright, the next level here is level 2. It is a boomerang-shaped level, and that's what you get here is the magical boomerang that shoots all the way across the screen instead of partially across the screen. Really nice that they give it to you at the beginning. We're not going to use any keys in here that we don't have to, so we're just going to keep going north on the second screen up. We're going to keep killing all these guys, mostly because, you know, it's fun. It's a Zelda game, and right now we can kill all these guys easy without too many troubles. Unless you are me and are just getting hit because I'm being silly. Now this room is really important. This is the room that we are going to kill off these guys, and not because we want to go back down, but because we like all the stuff and we like keys. We're also going to go to the right so we can get the magical boomerang. The magical boomerang appears after killing these guys. You know, I don't have a big shield yet, so, or a magical shield as they call it in this game, and so I can't deflect those fireballs. But I get pretty lucky and grab those, and then I have a bit of an iframe where it's not going to take off my life, so here I am. Now I'm going to kill these snakes as well, because they also give keys, so we'd like to net positive keys out of this. There we go. And we're just trying to kill that last one. There's another key. And we go back up here. We kill this room so we can get into the next room to the north. And then we also destroy the next room because it's fun. So that opens the door. I don't know why I grabbed the heart. Kind of out of a habit, I think. It's so rare that they drop things a lot of times. He hit me with that damn boomerang. They can deal damage when they throw a boomerang, but when I throw a boomerang, nothing happens. Alright, so, boss here, you can, Dodongo, you can kill him by feeding him to 2 of the bombs, or if you blow a bomb up next to him and he stops moving, he gets scared, you can stab him in the stomach. So this time I fed him bombs, but you can kill him another way. And now we are on to level 3. Welcome to level 3. This one's pretty straightforward and a pretty green color. Got that bit of an emerald green kind of thing going on. These guys will die in 1 hit instead of multiple hits, only because we have the white sword. So that's always good. I like to think that they drop good drops a lot of times, but I definitely want the keys. I think I missed 1 key in this run at some point, but, you know, I could be very wrong. Killing these guys just, you know, it's kind of like practice because they're harder to kill, right? I do not need to be in that room. They're a little harder to kill, and you're going to have to kill a bunch of them later, so I was kind of doing a little practice, but then I realized I can come over here and everything will be fine. Now, if you try to unlock a door and try to go through it, those things are going to hit you, so you have to step back. And so here's what I'm talking about. This room is full of them, and they don't give you a lot of walking space to fight them, so definitely a chore here. Now, once we kill them, we can go down, and so everything will be fine, but until we do that... And the next room has them too, like if you go... Once you go down, you're going to be full of these guys, but you don't have to kill them. So just take your time, plan your shots, that kind of thing. Because whenever I start getting in a hurry, that's when I start dying to the dark nuts. Alright. That's where I had to take a pause and just breathe for a second. And then I come in here and immediately start getting hit because I'm a weirdo. Alright. So finally we can go down, we can get these, get the raft here, and that gives us the ability to get 1 more heart, but we're not going to do that yet. We're going to finish off level 4 before we go get that extra heart. And we're just going to backtrack now to that first room with the 3 guys in it. You'll notice that they have respawned here. Oh, I thought they respawned, but this was a different run. Look at me. Alright, so I'm gonna bomb this spot here. And that gets me into this next room where I can just go up. And instead of having to fight these guys to open that door, I can just go up here and bomb that spot there and get out of here. So I just lay a few bombs. If you get lucky, you can blow him up completely. If not, you have to fight him a little bit. But hey, you know what? You've got a lot of extra life to work with, so you don't have to worry about it. Because you've been set up for success. Success. Alright, we are on to level 4, which is not too far away. We use the raft to get there. And here it is. Now, this place is a little harder. This is kind of where they turn up the volume a little bit on the difficulty, because you got these guys that just explode into bats, so it's okay. This is where we start using the boomerang, because bats die to the boomerang. Nice blue boomerang. I wish that we could choose between the short throw and the long throw, but hey, you know what? It's not something they thought about whenever they were building this game, I'm sure. Now this room, of course, is hard to get through unless you actually use the candle, and I didn't. It's just one of those rooms that have the diagonals. So once you fight the diagonals through it again, it'll be fine. Memorized it a little bit, so I just walked through it. But this is the room. You can hardly see those guys, but it's pretty cool. Grab that extra key because we need it. Then we're going to go up to this next room. This next room, this is kind of where everything splits in this level. So we're going to want to go right. I thought for a second I was going to go bomb left, but that's a different level. You come here, go to the right, you kill all these guys, and that opens that door. Again, I am totally shocked that I didn't flip back into a boomerang. Probably didn't think about it because I was doing really good just shooting. I see, I threw it. I threw the bomb and thought I was throwing a boomerang. So I was so in tune with it. So anyway, come into this room. Every single secret that you're ever going to find in any of these levels, whenever it's 2 blocks like this, or actually even the diamond shape blocks to go into different doors, it's always going to be that left side block that moves. So just keep that in mind as you're going. Now, we're going to kill this one last guy. Flashing skulls there, they don't count toward the kill count. But now we have the step ladder. Alright, now that we have the step ladder, we're going to go back out here. We're just going to walk back to that same room that I said is the kind of like the pivot point. It's the place where all things are considered or whatever. But now that we have the step ladder, this room's actually going to be much easier. We're just going to walk through. Yeah, you had to kill them all to get through there, so they respawn. But we're just going to walk straight across when we can. And there we go. It was safe a few times there, but I just didn't take it. Now, this is the time where I'm actually going to use the boomerang to do a few kills. Oh, wow, I'm surprised I didn't. Here it is. Again, I've probably made this run like 50 times for this video, so trying to get the essentials done without having to show too much of out-of-bounds stuff. Again, this is from the level 3 boss, and we just want to blow him up as much as possible. And this guy's gonna be like, "Hey, walk into the waterfall." See, I did that as an extra little bit, and really I should have just went to the right here where you can collect some rupees, and then bomb upward. That way you don't have to use a key either. You get to collect an extra key on the other side as well. Keys are important in this game. They open all doors, but yeah, they're really nice to kind of. We're gonna have to clear out everybody in this room to be able to fight the boss. Now, sad part is I don't remember the name of the boss. Maybe Gilok. It's one of the bosses is named Gilok, I think, but you know what? I'm doing this live and I'm not going to Google it, so boom. Commentary's live, not gameplay. Anyway, always the left side, like I said. We're going to go in there, we're going to stab this dude. Yep, stab, stab. And he only has 2 heads right now, so that's good. And we just kill off the 2 heads, and now we are done with this. Now, I'm gonna not cut to the level 5 just yet, because now that we're done with level 4, it's actually time to do something a little more fun. We're gonna go exploring and grab a couple of things, and then we are ready for level 5. So welcome to the Overworld Collection Part 2. That's what I like to call this. This is where we start collecting more, and then, yeah. So we're actually going to go back down toward the bottom, where the ocean is, and we're going to follow the ocean all the way across. And the reason we're going to do that is because there are a couple of heart containers hanging out in the ocean, and we really needed the stepladder and the raft to go get them, but the one for the stepladder is out on this little pier, and the one for the raft is in this little secret area. And the reality of that is I wanted to get both pieces before I traverse all the way across the map. It just saves time if you could take out the level 4 boss first. Again, these guys are my favorite guys because there's so many of them in a row, and they die easy, so, and they give you points. Or points, rupees. See? Plenty of rupees. Love the rupees. And that's because we still have a big shield to buy, we still have meat to buy, we still have, you know, the possibility of needing more meds. Depending on how lucky I get with the runs, and, you know. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that can happen here. And so, oop. I guess I wanted to check this. Oh yeah, and I forgot. Arrows. I still haven't bought arrows. So now I'm buying arrows. And so that goes a lot of my money. I was just talking about money. See? And so we're gonna go get that. And now we have one more to get, and then we're going to go to level 5. Now, generally speaking, what happens is whenever I'm going toward level 5, like we're going toward level 5 right now. We're actually on the sea, on the coast, and we're collecting some good stuff here. And so we're going to get another heart container here. And then it loops back around where you can go to that little area and go to level 5, but I've just jump cut it here because I want you to be able to explore and find these places on your own. Now, this level has a lot of fun with it. We are going to use, because this is the same screen that I was going to bomb in the last level, we are actually going to bomb this time. So we're going to place the bomb here, and we're going to go across, and so we're going to find more mummies in here. The mummies are really, they take 5 hits with the white sword, and so we're going to find out that before level 6, we're actually going to start getting into a few other things, and you know, look at the magical sword, so things like this don't take 1,000,000 hits anymore. I'm going to kill this guy, and he's going to give me bombs too, so bombs, super important. So important that I couldn't even switch to them. Alright, so we bombed twice, only because we want to get into this room. Here is a pain in the tushy, right here. These guys take multiple hits, they're hard to keep killing, and, you know, just because of that extra hit or two that they have, it's hard to keep it going. Like, the red ones were just a sort of like a training seminar for the blue ones, and it's only one level later that you have blue ones. Yes, they're gonna beat me up. But you just clear this room. You have to clear this room to be able to get the way open, because that is the unlocking mechanism. I get really lucky with the health drops here. Like I said in the first video, there is a science to it. Like, you know, everybody can tell you exactly what's going to drop based on what's happening, but I cannot do that. I did not tear apart this game that much. I just played it to have fun and to kind of know where the pieces are, you know? So from here, we're going to go right, because, you know, going down is bad. And we got more of these guys to kill. Who knew? I knew. But In this room, they're a little easier because there's a lot less of them, if that makes sense. Or not of them, but a lot more space is what I'm trying to say. And so we're killing them, and I'm going to kill them. But yeah, they're all over the place, but there's a lot more space that you can maneuver, so it makes them about kind of even, actually, with the red ones whenever it comes to this. Just takes a little longer to kill. That pause was for all of you guys that are like, man, stop talking. Let us listen to the music. But yeah, we're a little bit away from getting a useful item. Notice that is on the left side of the split on the screen. And here is the recorder, the flute, whatever you want to call it. It looks like a recorder to me. You know, just like the one in Super Mario Bros. 3, it has the same sound, the whole thing. But it's going to be useful for the boss. So here we're just going to go backtrack like I did before. And go up here. There's going to be a little bit of backtracking still going on. So now we're back in this room where it's dark and we're killing these guys. We have to kill them both for that door to open, and then we can go across and then back up in here. We don't have to attack these guys at all. We don't have to worry about them. I was striking air to try to get around them. But then we go up here. I'm going to grab the map because I don't know why. It's just with the map up in the corner. Regardless of, anything, I feel like I can navigate better. Even though I kind of know where I'm going no matter what. Yes, I do have a nasty habit of not throwing out any kind of flame to see. But that's just me. Get that money. Alright. So here's some more of these guys. That was a lucky drop. I'm gonna go ahead and kill these guys, but there are no more lucky drops. I really need life desperately here. I do have a medicine, I just don't want to use it. That's a good thing to have as a key, because I'm going to run out later, probably. Oh, this is silly. I am trying to fight these guys, but, it's just one of those things where I'm like, why can't they just die and give me hearts? And he did. I was like, I'm out of here. Yeah. So this room, I wanted to fight these guys a little bit, and then I was like, I'm stupid. I had that one heart left, and so I finally do take the medicine. I'm gonna grab that key, and I'm gonna go at this point, because I don't want to get hit, And then I immediately get hit by that guy. Those are the Pole's voice. Guys, that's what they're called. Don't worry, I won't use the medicine again accidentally. Although I'm surprised I don't. This is the boss, and he is actually vulnerable to the sound of the recorder. And so the recorder is going to make him tiny, and then you're going to stab him a few times. I got more than enough life that I just, get in here and fumble through. In case you haven't noticed, I am not the best at this game, and I just kind of go and fumble through everything, basically. But that's everything. That is level 5, and so you can check us out next week and look at the exciting conclusion with level 6, level 7, level 8, and level 9. If you are a Patreon member, you are already watching all of this in one giant video, and you don't have to worry about all these little extras here. But yeah, so patreon.com/Galthim Gaming, and you can join for free. But we also have a $1 and a $3 tier, and those will get you access to this exclusive video uncut. Until next time, stay up, stay safe, and game on.